A man picked up another man's wife in his arms and jumped straight into the sea without thinking. But after jumping into the water, he remembered that the yacht's ladder had not even been lowered. They tried to climb back up, but the side of the boat was too high and slippery. There was nothing to grab onto either. Denny brought his girlfriend's swimming ring. He hoped that by standing on it, he could climb onto the boat. But even after several attempts, he still couldn't get up. Instead, because of him, the swimming ring burst and all the air escaped. After that, they tried to grab the flag hanging from the boat. Finally, when they caught it, they realized that the flag couldn't support a person's weight at all. As soon as they pulled hard, the fabric tore apart. Now all three couples were trapped in the middle of the open sea. Everyone started blaming Denny. If Denny hadn't been so hasty and careless, they would never have ended up in this trouble. But Amy was most worried about her 1-year-old daughter, who was still on the boat. Now their only hope was that maybe another boat would pass by, because they were several dozen kilometers away from the shore. Swimming back was completely impossible. No one even knew how much time had passed. Lisa could no longer wait because of the cold and exhaustion. Suddenly, she jumped at Amy, who was afraid of the water, took off her life jacket, and started putting it on herself. But the others immediately stopped her. Only then did Lisa calm down. At that same moment, they heard a buzzing sound. When they looked toward the sound, they realized that a phone lying on the side of the boat was vibrating. Everyone became extremely happy. If they could somehow reach that phone, they could call for help. Jack immediately jumped and somehow reached the phone by pulling himself along the clothes. But the phone had probably gotten wet in the water. Right after he called for help, the phone completely shut off. In anger, Jack threw the phone away. Everyone was shocked by what he had done. Later, Jack realized his mistake and quietly went and stood to one side. Just then, they saw a yacht coming rapidly toward them. The moment they saw a ray of hope, everyone started shouting loudly and waving their hands for help. But the people on the other boat thought they were simply greeting them, so they waved back at them too. A few moments later, the yacht disappeared from their sight. The hope that had just awakened was completely shattered again. Then Denny got an idea. He told everyone to take off their clothes. They could tie them together to make a long rope and throw it onto the boat. Using it, they could climb back up. But the three men's swim trunks were not enough to make a rope that long. In order to stay alive, the women finally had to give up their bikinis too. After tying all the clothes together, they threw them over the boat's railing. After several attempts, the clothes finally got caught on the railing. Jack grabbed the rope made of clothes and started climbing up. As more and more of his body came out of the water, the weight on the rope kept increasing. Finally, one of his hands reached the boat's deck. But just then, his grip suddenly slipped and the rope made of clothes tore apart. Once again, everyone's hope was shattered. Meanwhile, Annie's husband began diving underneath the boat.